So we're at Herman's Grill in Old Village, Plymouth. We wanted to document the process of building our brokerage. So this is going to be building the brokerage, and we're going to document the trials and tribulations of starting a brokerage, starting a company. That's what we're going to do. So we're in Old Village, Plymouth, which is in downtown Plymouth. It's a cool part of town, right by the railroad tracks. You got some old buildings. Herman's is a great spot. And the building that we're going to be doing a building out is actually kitty corner. So we'll walk over there and kind of show you around and show you the serious amount of work it's going to take to get to where we're at from where we need to go. It should be a fun journey. I'm terrified and extremely excited at the same time. But it's Friday. I'm a little jealous. I got some meetings today and everyone else in here is drinking beers and having fun. It's Friday afternoon. But we're going to show you the building, and yeah, it should be a fun journey. You'll see me fall on my face a lot along the way, and so if you like laughing at other people's expenses, it'll be a worthwhile episode. What am I most excited for? So as cheesy as it sounds at this point in my life, the thing I'm definitely most excited for is being able to hire new people to the industry, hopefully some young people to the industry. This business really changed my life. I think it's the ability to build a fun career that's very fulfilling, but also be involved with the community. And so, having our own place, our own home to do it in is very, very exciting. But the thing I'm most excited about is hiring new agents and new people and really helping them find their way and hopefully have lots and lots of success in their own personal and professional lives. Is there any bullshit I've had to deal with in the past week? So I deal with multiple levels of bullshit, usually every half hour to 20 minutes, depending. And yeah, there's been some bullshit. We got a deal we're going through right now. I'm trying to avoid a lawsuit on it. We'll see. We didn't do anything wrong, for the record. There's just been some miscommunication from what the seller was obligated to perform after the inspection, and where we're at. Basically, the work was not done properly, and so we're in the middle of this deal right now, and the work needs to be properly completed before my buyer is willing to sign on the dotted line and purchase the house. So we're navigating through some very choppy waters on that deal, but on the building, on the new brokerage, there's a lot there. I'm getting my builder quotes back, and they're not even in the realm of possibility as far as where our budget's at. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars off. So it's added some extra stress to the whole process here, but we're working on revamping some drawings and kind of looking at the drawing board and revamping some stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited for being able to navigate through this. But yeah, lots of stress this week. So we're gonna walk over. I'll show you the little walk from Herman's in Old Village, downtown Plymouth. It's only 1 block away. We're gonna go on a little walk. We'll show you the new building. Let's go. This is the project I got myself into.
Holy shit. Holy poop.
You can swear on this channel, I think. We have 0 viewers yet because I just made the channel. All right, I'm gonna show. Here's the deal. Downtown Plymouth is known for their trains. So Plymouth is actually gridlocked, meaning back in the day, in the early 1900s, people wouldn't rob the banks down here, even when bank robbery was a thing, because you couldn't get past the train, so you couldn't escape a lot. So there hasn't been a lot of bank robberies in downtown Plymouth, but as you can see, we're in Old Village, right by the train tracks, which is a very Plymouth-like thing. So next door used to be Station 885. They're actually renovating that building as well too. So lots of renovations going on over here, and yeah, should be an interesting project. Let's get inside. There's just a lot of small things, like the lock. It's just a tough one to twist, I've been selling real estate for a long time, and let's get some lights on here for you. So this place used to be a CrossFit gym, and so needless to say, it was a very rustic CrossFit gym, so it's very musty. It kind of smells like, what would you say, like more like a pair of gym shorts or a shoe. So it smells a little bit of a combination between someone's nasty, like 3-time used gym shorts or like a shoe currently. Here's where we're at. We got a lot of work to do, as you can see. I have done some clean out already, so including getting the floors clean, so I didn't have to continue to endure the smell, but it hasn't gotten much better, has it? It's all right, we'll get it there. So the building itself is 6,000 square feet, just under. Back in the day, it was a mechanic shop, so a lot of cool stuff going on here. They did, it's a body shop and a mechanic shop. They did a lot of stuff through the years. So this room's actually probably the craziest one that resembles the most stuff. Look at this. It's kind of like where people go to die. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it was the old paint room. So everything in here is like covered in paint and primer. It still smells like paint. So this room itself is gonna actually be, there's gonna be a wall here. Part of that's coming down. This will be a big training room eventually. So this is kind of a cool room. It's very like, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Like just the whole look itself of like the room is like, wow, I like dance, monkey dance. So what do you, can you do like a bird flying? Yeah, so this one kind of looks like, it doesn't look like Star Wars in here or something. It's like so like, it's like a trippy, like, I don't know how to. So anyway, a lot of work to do, guys, a lot of work to do. I can give you the quick tour, sort of what's gonna be happening. So we got a lot of garage doors. My mom was giving me some shit. She said, well, what happens in 10 years when the garage doors aren't in anymore? I'm like, well, I guess then hopefully we'll either be able to renovate or I'm just stuck with an old looking building at that point. But this will still be the front door. What the idea is, all this is getting ripped out, all new HVAC, everything's getting taken out. You're gonna walk in, there will be a closing room slash meeting room, reception desk right here. Behind the reception desk will be another closing room. Couple bathrooms over here, your drinking fountain, and then right in here will be a kitchen. It's going to face outward with a big island in that, and really from here all the way down is staying wide open. And the reason being is, one of the reasons why we're doing this building is really to give back, to be honest with you. So the whole reason why I'm in real estate, the whole reason why I always want to build a team and a company is to be within the fabric of the community. And so we do a lot of nonprofit work, we do events, and so currently we're renting out different spaces, and we raise money for charity, a couple grand at a time. And so we want to continue to do that on a bigger scale. And so one reason why we're going this building is not just to open a new brokerage and to be able to host a team, but realistically to be able to do events and do the nonprofit work, raise some money, have some fun doing it, and create a fun culture within the community. So Plymouth is a great town. Southeast Michigan's awesome. We cover Detroit, Metro Detroit, everything within about an hour of Detroit. So we're gonna get people here in downtown Plymouth and stuff like that to check out events. But anyway, moving on, this will all be the open event space. And what the idea is, we're gonna wall off most of this all the way down, will be private offices. The majority of this wall is coming down as well too. Like I said, there will be a training room over here. Our sales room will be in this back room I can show you guys in a minute. And I think Nick's personal favorite that we're really excited about is we're gonna have a big podcast studio. So it's gonna be a big podcast studio slash creative space. This will be a wall about right here. And so this will be a big studio space. So we'll be able to film podcasts. We'll be able to have different people out for both the real estate business and also Moving Motown. So check out our Moving Motown page. We do community involvement stuff, all free charge, complete different brand where we like to showcase the community and show different stories of people, businesses, nonprofits in Detroit, Metro Detroit. So that will happen here one day, I swear. It doesn't look like it will be able to, but one day, I promise, God willing, I will not quit until we're able to shoot a podcast in this area. Over here will be the sales office. It was like they used it as a studio for jiu-jitsu, judo, something like that. Get some lights on in here. So anyway, this will be the sales floor. There'll be some private offices over here. I have the sales team kind of tucked to the side a little bit because we do want to leave it open for the event space and stuff like that. So it looks much, much better. I should have brought you guys through when we initially took things over. It was completely freaking trash. We ripped out all the mats and the flooring, and I actually had the seller help me with a little bit of that stuff and really cleaned it up, so to speak, so far. I know it doesn't exactly look like it, but long way to go as far as the building. We're getting initial quotes back. And my first electric quote, so my budget for electrical is about 125 grand. Due to COVID and due to where things are at and kind of how things are drawn up, my first quote for the electrical only was $300,000. So currently I'm a little nervous. I hope we can still keep this deal together. I'll keep you guys informed whether we can navigate through that. We're trying to switch up the drawings, change up the scope of work, and hopefully keep things within budget. Otherwise, this might be just wishful thinking. But anyway, that's where we're at today. this is insane. Like, no one should do this. No one in my position should possibly even thinking about taking this on. I just really hope that we can make a difference in the community. I want to make a difference for my family, but I think I really, really, really want to build a company and an organization where if you want to change your life, you can come on board and we will help you get there. We'll give you the environment, the platform to succeed. You can succeed financially, you can succeed spiritually. We want it to be a fun, great culture. We can really give back in the community. And so I'm not even close to being ready to doing something like this, if I'm being honest. I'm so far out of the realm of possibility of being someone that's prepared for this environment. But I've learned through the years that sometimes you have to take that leap of faith. You have to, jump out of the plane and hope you find a parachute on the way down. And that's really what I'm doing. And I hope that it pays off. You might see a documented version of me completely falling on my face, which would be extremely embarrassing if I'm selling this place in 6 months because I can't make it happen. But in the meantime, I swear I'll do everything in my power to make it happen because I want to give that platform for people to be successful, and I want to make a difference in my community because really when it's all said and done, I'm going to die one day. What else are you going to do? Wow. We've been selling real estate for a long time. One of the biggest annoyances after you close on real estate is having to deal with mail. They'll be like, I got all this mail for your buyer. And you're like, oh crap, I gotta get this mail to my buyer. And it turns into like more work than the actual deal is like getting people's mail. Like, look at this. Like, what is like, I don't do print mailers. I'm an agent currently. Look at this, dude. Oh, this is mine. I keep telling them, like, come grab it. It's in the mailbox. What am I gonna do with this? I don't want this.
A lot of trees.
It's wasteful. I don't want this at all. Take your crap. It's sitting here. FML LLC. We're gonna switch the building name to FML LLC. You guys wanna see the exterior? So we're missing some gutters. They keep falling off, because the building is a piece of shit, Nick. We got, we need a little TLC, a little work on that. Maybe a little lead paint in there from back in the day, Just don't eat it. There's supposed to be a gutter here. That's up front. I'm excited. So next door, they are redoing. You can see the guys over there working Shaw Construction. Guys at Shaw Construction are good people. They're redoing the restaurant over there. I heard that they might actually be bumping out the back of the building. I don't know. This is just rumors, but they're bumping out the back of the building, doing an event space. So I grew up in Plymouth, and we actually did our golf outing there back in the day when it was Station 885. But I heard they're going to bump that out, so they'll be able to do more stuff in the community as well too, which is cool. They're going to redo the parking lot, clean this up. Right now, it's a little bit of an eyesore if you can't tell, but if you can't tell, but my building's not much better. So we got a lot to do to put a little TLC in these places, So this is my dream, guys. Imagine, nice events, getting people out from the community, doing some food trucks out here, open up the garage doors, having a DJ. Nick, you're gonna play some music. Nick will be playing the guitar. We'll be doing some DJing. We'll be having some fun, throwing some parties. I think that corporations and the community should coincide. It should be fun. It doesn't need to be all about profit. It doesn't need to be all about money. It doesn't need to be all about work and then fun separate. We want to combine the two. So the reason why we named the brokerage Redefine Real Estate, my corporation was named Redefine Corporation to do that. We want to redefine what it's thought of to be a corporation. We want to redefine what it's thought of to be a real estate brokerage.